Okay, so the next two weapons, how to fight with, are going to be Machete and Pipe. And Machete, I have a lot of hope for because, not story, Fantasy Arena, because Machete has a longer blade and it's slashing. I've been talking a lot in these past two series episodes about how important the length, the surface area length of good hits is. Like, let me show you Sledgehammer, for instance. See how tiny that is? So you need to get a hit there or like there versus here, 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 or even at the tip. Can you do a reverse edge? Maybe. I'll try a couple reverse edge, but yeah. So that's why I have a lot of hope for Machete doing well. Pipe I found to be surprisingly good back in the day. I'll try it out again. I don't think it's as good as I thought it was back then. But yeah, let's try Machete first. I think this one will do really well. Might even be a really good throwing weapon. I have pretty high hopes for this one. Machete isn't found throughout a lot of the game. Story mode, I mean. But it is found throughout a fair few of them. Already I'm putting in some okay hits. It's not doing... Oh, maybe it's a thrusting weapon. That'd be very weird. Because it has a blade, and it's not designed for stabbing in real life, but okay. Right, like... Is this a stabbing weapon? That'd be very strange. Okay. Let go of my machete. I am less impressed than I thought it would be. Okay, that was one hit kill, but that was kind of by chance. Let me just focus on combat for a bit more. Like, that would have been a one hit kill with a katana, but I get that this isn't a katana. Can it get the stupid crablet off of my face? Maybe. Not very well. Okay, that was a good slice. Let me actually grab it the other way around, because I'm curious about the other side. Without the blade, how good that is. Not good. Well, that's what I expected. Even though those crablets seem to kind of have armor, sort of. Or maybe they're just smaller targets. And that's why I have trouble dealing with them. Yeah, back is not great. Not implausible though, which is interesting. So if you do like... Okay, it feels like I just punched him there. That didn't make the right sound effect. Let me try again, reverse. Normal, normal, normal. Reverse. Stab. Stab seems to work, which is very weird. Might have to do with the mechanics of the game. That stab is actually better. Let me see, like that should have been a one-hit kill. It's almost like this doesn't cut at all. No, it does. It does. Maybe I just need to put more force into it. Like, I need to push the blade further into the enemies. It's not working with this crablet very well, though. What does? Right? So, like, see, it's doing... See, look at that, look at that. It's not doing anything. You have to, like, put force into it, and then it starts cutting. That's so strange. Maybe I'm just used to katana and I think, oh, all bladed weapons are really good in this game. Maybe not. Maybe not. So that's stabbing. Usually if you hit something on the corner, by the way, it breaks apart quicker in this game. Machete actually kind of underwhelming. Because even though you have all this space as a blade, it's not... doesn't seem like the blade is doing a whole lot. Which again is kind of disappointing. Like, of course it works, so it's not terrible. And it's definitely not as bad as, well, I don't know, this kind of is in sledgehammer territory. Kinda. Maybe it's a bit above sledgehammer. Because you do have the stabbing ability, where you just run forward like this. And you, like, stab down, which you can't do with sledgehammer. So, yeah, I'd say it's between Horror Axe and Sledgehammer in effectiveness, which I did not expect at all. Like, apparently, the best way to use this guy is stabbing. Very odd. Well, I guess that's all I got on Machete. So pipe, I do not have a huge expectation of this doing well, but let's see. So I think, let me try it like normal, like this. Let me see if these little ribs here deal damage. Seems like they might. You would assume that this area and this area would be the ones to deal damage because they're like, I don't know, the ends of the weapon. Maybe it's these little knobs that actually deal damage, or deal more damage. It seems to be the case. That'd be very sad if this ended up being a better weapon than the machete. For me anyway. Yeah, that's not going well. Maybe these guys are just hard to get off. Yeah. Like, okay. It's pretty good. And you don't need that much of a wind up for these, it seems. Like, well, I guess you do need a wind up. Oh well. But that went down pretty quickly. Two hits. Five, 6, 7. Oof. Yeah, I think the pipe, I don't know. So have my bias against the pipe because it's round, and round, smooth surfaces do not scream weapon to me, or a good effective weapon to me, but I don't know. It does seem to be kind of wrecking. Okay, pipe beats machete. I think pretty clearly pipe beats machete. That you can kind of just randomly flail around and this will deal good damage. Okay, interesting. Let's put it to another round. And even though I don't think it'll do well, being a thrown weapon, I might as well try. Like, okay. It's actually pretty okay. But like the close thrown range, but I really need to get some distance on these guys. Okay. Okay. By the way, you can find pipe in sewers and in a shopping cart in Runoff. I don't know where else because I don't particularly care. No offense. Huh. I mean, aside from like 100% where I care that I have it, but it's in museums, so I don't really think about where it is if it doesn't stand out to me. If it's already in a museum, I mean. Yeah. Either I'm really rusty on my throwing ability in this game, or pipe is just not supposed to be used that way. Oh, let me show you something, or not. You can rub the pebblets along the side here if you grab them, and that actually deals a fair amount of damage without having to use a weapon, so. Yeah, let's see. Oh, well, okay, it eventually works. But yeah, I think took out Nolman in one hit, but that's not that big of a deal. Yeah, okay. I would rate it. Okay, I'll rate it the same as Horax because you can hit from either this side, or this side. And that versatility and the chaos of combat can be useful. But I don't think I have anything more to say on these two weapons. So there you go.